Yo, yo, yo. That boy, that boy got daddy and mama issue. Boy, that boy done lost his mind. This boy is, ooh, woo. Hey, you got to use that so fly against this boy. Woo, woo. Yeah, this boy, oh my goodness. How the heck y'all doing tonight? Yeah, Rampage don't kick my behind, but I think Rampage even said it himself. I think Rampage is fully aware of what type of individual his son is. I think there's a lot of truth in a joke. And Rampage Jackson said it himself. He said, "Look, I got, I saved college money for my two Asian boys, and I saved bond money for Raja and his brother." Now it was a joke, but as you can see, it sounded like a joke that was more like a premonition or something. Because this boy is this young man, this grown man is out of control. And the crazy part about it is I thought MMA, I thought martial arts was supposed to teach you discipline. This boy got everything but discipline. He clearly knows how to fight, but he says all this stuff about respect and you ain't gonna treat me like a punk, but then goes out and do the most punkish, the most like boy. If you wanted to make somebody respect you, you just did the total opposite of what would make people respect you. Just because you can whoop on somebody, there ain't no respect in whooping on somebody. That's what I was telling y'all before. Remember that time I was joking? I said, boy, you don't want to run into somebody that ain't no merciful a whipper. And clearly, Rampage Jackson's son, Raja, is not a merciful a whipper. And I think it's large part to do with he don't know how to deal with living in the shadows of a father that's more like bigger than life. For to have a father, I told y'all, man, he got a father like Rampage Jackson, and most people will be like, "Oh, I want a famous father. I want a celebrity father. I want this. I want that." It's evident to me that young man didn't grow up in the same household with Rampage Jackson. Yeah, he might look like Rampage. He might can fight a little bit like Rampage, but he don't have the respect, the discipline, and control as Rampage. Rampage lead with respect, and he might kick your behind if you don't respect it. But this situation happened over a simple mistake. And what Rampage Jackson's son displayed is the fact that this is what's wrong with society. They always talk about what you do to them. We are living in a society where these young kids, these young cats, literally think they can unalive you for one little mistake that you make. This guy hit you in the head with a beer can that was a prop beer can. He was a part of wrestling, and they thought that this guy was a worker. The dude that hit him, at first, I'm like, okay, well, wait a minute now. The dude deserved to get a butt kicking, but not like that. That was my initial thought. I'm like, man, this dude deserve a butt kicking. You don't bust no beer over nobody's head that ain't, that you don't even know. He deserve a little butt whipping, but I'm like, man, he just went too far. You don't do all that. You tripping, man. You bested a man. You let him go. But when I found out that this was a fake beer, and this dude was streaming, Raja was streaming on live, and the crowd was pumping him up. Oh, I'm a fake crowd. This is what's gonna get him arrested. The man shook his hand. Everybody shook his hand, apologized to him, told him about the mistake, said, look, man, we sorry. We're going to let you in the ring to get your lick back. You know what I mean? Go ahead and give him I forgot the term that he used, but he used the term basically saying, like, look, go ahead and get your lick back. Go ahead and hit him. He made a mistake. He messed up. Go ahead and hit him and then call it a day. He goes in there and goes straight out. He trying to live up to the Rampage name. This kid is nothing more than a flunky. People just bet, oh, you, what you gonna do? What you think I should do to him? Should I slam him or should I punch him? No, I'm gonna hit him for real. Who you calling a fake crash out? I'm gonna show you. That's what's gonna get him arrested. The man was trying to prove to the people in his chat that, yeah, no, I ain't no fake crash out. I'm a really crash out. And he crashed out. He definitely crashed out. Yes, some saying it was squash, and then Roger got worked up again reading the chat. Oh my God. This kid is a ticking time bomb. Somebody taught this kid how to fight. A kid with daddy issues was taught he can unalive somebody with his bare hand. Somebody taught this dude a discipline to unalive people with their bare hand. Whoever taught this guy how to fight should have took him to a psychiatrist to make sure he was mentally stable enough to fight. Now, Rampage said he already had a concussion, but I just think that's an excuse for a bigger problem. The thing that I kept hearing in the video, oh, ain't nobody gonna keep treating me like a B. Y'all ain't gonna keep calling me a B word. Everybody always playing with me, trying me. So this kid he whooped that dude, in my opinion, based on a bunch of trauma and anger that he has from everybody else bothering him. I even seen a video where Rampage called him a B at one point and said he knocked him out. Sent him to the hospital. So this kid got trauma from whatever reason, but what we saw was a grown man that acts like a boy from whatever childhood trauma that he had. And he almost unalived somebody. It took 3 to 4 grown men to get this kid off of this man that's laying there flatline while this dude is wailing on a guy. Okay, we understand. You felt offended. They apologized. They tried to calm you down. For whatever reason, you got pumped back up. It don't really make sense, but you got pumped back up. You had an opportunity to even hit the guy back, but you go in there and wail a guy in the face that's laying flatline on the ground that you could have unalive. Imagine this dude being in prison based on his emotions. He want everybody to respect him and treat him tough like a man, but you gonna unalive somebody. And what ends up happening to guys like that, they can't control their emotions. They end up getting hurt real bad, or they end up getting a lot of time. This is good setup for network sponsor rehabilitation tour. And he gave that white boy some of daddy's cooking. No, Rampage wouldn't act like that. Rampage would have assessed the situation, and if he saw that if it was real disrespect, a real can, then you probably gonna get a whipping. And Rampage probably wouldn't even went that far. He'd knocked him out cold, call it a day. And that's the bad thing about it. The time in between that he had to calm down, that's what makes it premeditated. It's horrible that he sat there that long and still pummeled the dude like that after he got an opportunity to hit back. It's the time outside the ring that he had to calm down, and then how many blows he delivered after he got in the ring. Like, it's sad. Rampage did go to prison early on. Yeah, Rampage may have learned through prison, and maybe he, I don't know. He had a concussion though. A concussion don't give you an excuse to go out and beat somebody to death. It don't. Matter of fact, if he had a concussion, he should have been dizzy and not been able to do all that. Concussion, you're supposed to be taking concussion protocol, relaxing, chilling. But what I saw was a man that is going to end up in somebody's prison system for a long time. That's what I saw. I saw somebody that's going to be in prison for a long, long time. Let me check this video real quick. I haven't seen this one. All right, let me see. Because this stuff, you cannot play it on YouTube. What this boy did, you can't play on no internet. He done been kicked off of Twitch. This is original content is on the Weasel. But everybody is talking about this young man that acted like a wild animal. He acted like everything that he said he don't want people to call him. But clearly somebody told him wrong. He think he's going to earn people respect only through fighting and beating people up. He don't think he going to earn people respect through giving respect, through showing a level of humility, showing that, hey, even though you can physically beat these people, but you got to show some grace. This ain't grace. What if somebody catch you in this position one day? You want somebody just to beat your head in? Like, watch this, y'all.
While he was unconscious because of his fragile ego. And honestly, not only from the pro wrestler, he gave into the rage bait of his own chat on Kick that infuriated him even more, which is so crazy, some Black Mirror shit. So he decided to prove how strong he is. He was ready to kill a pro wrestler during his live stream in front of a crowd. The man had no remorse. He thought this thing through, by the way. This is not a spontaneous act. It was premeditated. He literally recorded himself saying that he would punch that guy as many times as they could until they pull him off of him. But he doesn't know how long that would take. And he didn't care how long it would take. So he's going to punch him as many times as he can. And he said that somebody told him that he was allowed to punch this guy for real. And if that pink-haired wrestler did not pull him off, who knows what would have happened? Psycho Stu is the wrestler. Who knows if he would still be alive?
Yeah, that dude with the pink hair say that dude life, boy. This dude was really, whoever in his chat, they can't stand that boy. Because he was going to continue going. He was going to continue going. This anger and this rage and this kid, he might need prison. Because right now he has no humility. And it's going to be somebody in the jail cell that got just as much rage as him, got just as much I don't give a F as him, and could fight just as good as him. And he's going to learn. He's going to learn a hard lesson. That's not what you do to somebody after they're passed out unconscious. He wasn't fighting for understanding. He wasn't fighting for that somebody disrespected him. He's fighting for his ego. You got to respect me. I'm a man. Everything about him was emotional. I was just sitting there looking like, this is an out of control. Like, how can you be disciplined and out of control? Somebody taught him a discipline. Like, he's a trained fighter. There's trained and there's untrained. So this is a trained, disciplined fighter who could unalive the average person that's just walking the street with his hands. And this guy is walking around talking about, you're going to respect me. You're not going to treat me like a beat. Like, you're supposed to already feel that confidence and feel that respect. Can't nobody mess with you. Like, this dude here, boy, Lord have mercy. I wonder what happened to this boy.
No, I'm beating this guy's ass, bro. I'm trying to see how long I get to stay in there for. I don't know how long. I'll tell you guys this. They told me to hit him and just leave. Somebody will pull me off of him and leave. I'm telling you, I'm gonna hit him as many times as I can. Watch. No, they didn't tell me to fake him. They said I could hit him for real. Yeah, they allowed me to hit him for real.
And this is going to be his excuse. A grown 25-year-old man is going to blame somebody else for this right here. They allowed me to hit him. The dude said punch him. He thought you was a real adult. He thought that you were upset by being hit, and he thought you were going to be able to feel better because obviously you can't calm down. He thought you was gonna feel better by being able to get your lick back. One shot. The man hit you one time with a fake can. Although you might have been pissed off, it was a fake can. So he was saying, okay, get your lick back. And you was acting normal. You said, okay, if I can get my lick back, I'll feel cool with that. I'll be good. Okay, anybody can understand that. He hit you, you hit him back. Not lay him out. First of all, the slam knocked him unconscious already. You did a UFC slam where you hit the back of his head on the ground. That's already dangerous. You could have unalived him with that. Wrestlers don't do UFC style slams in the ring where you're bouncing the back of his cerebellum off the ground. That's not what wrestlers do. And then you got on top of the dude and hit him with full swing, with no pads, no hand protection, no nothing. You just pummeling this dude in the face, looking like a uncaged gorilla. And you thought that's what the dude meant. For a can getting hit the side of your head. That's what you thought that guy meant. To get in full mount and go straight gorilla style on somebody's face, unconscious. That punishment meant the other, that force matched the force that you got when he hit this fake can across your head. Boy, this emotional damage of some of these young men, this shit don't make no sense, man. Yes, it's a prop can. It was like a prop beer can for wrestlers. You know wrestling is fake. So the moves that they do are a little scripted. The can and things are scripted. If you see the guy asking them, hey, are you going to sell it? Are you going to sell it? He thought he was working. He made a mistake. Okay. And the guy he hit, this is going to be really the nail in the coffin. The guy he beat like that is a former military veteran. Even worse, he's doing this to recover from his PTSD, and you beat the dude almost to death. It's crazy. Beat the dude almost to death. Oh, God. We're talking about Trump. Why? Oh, my goodness. Somebody block this person, please. I don't have time for stupidity tonight. I don't want to hear TDS, Trump derangement syndrome. How in the hell does Trump have anything to do with a young man trying to beat somebody half to death? Somebody please get this person out of my chat. This is the stupidest remark I've ever heard. When we're talking about something totally different, they blame Trump. Get this person out of my chat.
If he hits me back for real, I don't give a fuck. I want him to.
Roger Jackson was going to go the full extent, over 20 punches to an unconscious man, a veteran with PTSD, by the way. This man tried to murder him in front of everybody and didn't even care, showed no remorse. Somebody who called him up said, hey man, why'd you do that? You were supposed to double leg him and throw a few fake punches and leave, not slam the man on his head, knocking him unconscious and proceed with an inhumane beating on an unconscious guy. Nobody asked him to do that. Nobody told him to do that. And even if they did, why would he give into it? You know what his answer was to nearly killing the man? My bad. Do people think I'm still a bitch? So dumb.
Shit pissed me off though, Andre.
I understand that, but now they can't wake the nigga up.
This shit pissed me off though, Andre. I understand that, bro, but now they can't wake the dude up. Like, this guy is going to wake up with more time than a clock one day, walking around with all his anger, don't even understand why he did it. He wasn't even that hurt over the beer being crushed over his head. He wasn't that hurt. It was just his ego. Come on, Andre. I don't know what's going on, Andre. It's like, boy, first of all, you need to get your emotions under control. You can fight, but you're going to be fighting time in a minute. And Father of Time going to whoop everybody. This boy going to get more time than the clock if he don't get his anger under control.
My bad.
didn't have to do all that shit. Like I said, y'all had heat. We didn't have to fucking take advantage.
That wasn't even the first thing he did. The first thing that came to his mind was what his chat was thinking. If you watch the full stream, literally the first thing he started to think about was his chat.
Bro, this shit isn't fucking staged, bro.
You have your mic on you, right?
Yeah, I got my fucking mic. Think you should have hit me with a fucking beer can. I'm tired of everybody thinking I'm soft and weak and shit.
It is insane.
Who thinks this guy is, when he's walking around back and forth saying, I'm tired of everybody thinking I'm soft and weak as shit, who is he referring to? Who is he referring to? This seemed like a kid that feel the pressure of not living up to who his daddy is. The females, I'm tired of everybody thinking I'm soft and shit. You need to stay away from people that are thinking you soft and shit. You ain't gonna be able to prove nothing to nobody. Like he's trying to prove he's not soft by wailing on a goddamn a wrestler. If you want to prove you're not soft and stuff, then do what your daddy did. Earn it in the UFC. Earn it in the cage. You got to fight in the cage to prove you're not soft. You're not proving you're not soft by fighting civilian, fighting untrained people on the street, proving that you're not soft. Maybe you are soft. Maybe when you fight trained fighters, you get your ass whipped. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you want to be a trained guy around a bunch of people who are untrained and walk around with your chest out. That's not hard to do. If you're a trained martial artist hanging around a bunch of people that are not trained, you're going to be like a bull in a china shop. But how are you when everybody else know the discipline that you know? Is that why you feel like a bitch? Is that why you feel like everybody calling you a punk? Because you're Rampage Jackson's son, and when you're in there with other MMA fighters, you're getting submitted, beat up, and called a B word? Because I'm confused why a kid is walking around yelling about you tired of everybody thinking you soft when a guy made a mistake with a prop can. Have you ever heard of the term or the word mistake?
That he'd be willing to do that in front of everybody and record it. This guy premeditated the entire thing on camera, by the way, on camera, literally talking to chat about his methods of pulling this off. Went out there and did exactly as he said he was going.
Yeah, the promoters told him to hit him back. If you upset that somebody hit you with a can, the dude didn't know him. So yeah, the people were like, they sympathized with him. They like, okay, we understand who your daddy is. We understand. They was really trying not to get an ass whipping by Rampage. That you got his son out here on camera and you done crushed a bill over his head. So that everybody was like, oh shit, you know who that boy daddy is? And the whole time, instead of him, when the white boys got a badass daddy, they are happy about that. Yeah, my daddy gonna come. Matter of fact, they tell you, don't make me call my daddy on you. My daddy gonna get you. When he got a daddy that people recognize and say, boy, hey, he finna call his daddy. Guess what he said? Man, my daddy don't gotta help me. I can handle my own business. So obviously there's something tension going there between him and daddy. I don't need my daddy for my business. I handle my own business. Well, that's how you handle your own business. That's how you handle your own business. Somebody hit you, you hit them back. That's why the promoters called him like, man, what the hell was you doing? His own homeboy called him. You ain't have to do all that. Do this sound like that anybody knew that he was going to do this? His own friend that's on the phone with him like, bro, what the hell was that? You do a double leg. You take him down. You punch him a few times. You get the hell on.
Wake the nigga up.
Pissed me off though, Andre.
That motherfucker ain't start running.
Whoever Andre is a real friend. He listened to Andre. Andre said, hey, bro, what the hell is you doing? Oh, man, it pissed me off, Andre. So what? But they can't wake the nigga up now. Now what? Now what? Nobody thought this boy was going to do this. This is stupid. He done took his daddy issues out on somebody else.
By the way, on camera, literally talking to chat about his methods of pulling this off. Went out there and did exactly as he said he was going to do in some kind of dick measuring contest. Now, the situation that led up to this was this confrontation between the two. Psycho Stu played into character. He hit him on the side of the head with an empty can, by the way. He shouldn't have done that. You know, he saw Roger Jackson.
Hit him in the side of the head with an empty can. Now, mind you, like anybody else, when I first saw this video, I said it had all the makings of what we like to get upset about. It had all the makings, and I was mad too. Hold on. Who is this big white redneck looking mother trucker hitting this black boy with a can in his head? And I'm thinking in my head, oh no, you hit somebody with a full can of beer. You need your behind whipped. But then when you find out the can was empty and it's a prop can, you like, wait a minute. The can was empty. And he this mad? Full can of beer, I'm with you. You know, even with the can empty, when the dudes say, hey, look, we'll let you get your little lick back. We understand you upset. I'm thinking, oh, okay. All right, shit, that's cool. That's solid. They're going to calm dude down. They're going to let him come back in, crack him a little bit. And then after the match, you know, he can say sorry some more and be like, look, man, you know, you got your lick back. I apologize. I'm thinking, you know, this is some manly stuff. This is how they're going to handle it. Dude beat the brake shoes off of him. Try almost kill him over this incident right here. An empty can. This is some feminine shit.
Psycho Stu played into character. He hit him on the side of the head with an empty can, by the way. He shouldn't have done that. You know, he saw Roger Jackson walk there with some cameras on and stuff. So for the pro wrestler's mind, the show was on for him. He shouldn't be hitting another person, even with an empty can. But to extend your anger so far to try.
And so when he put his hand around his neck, he said, you're not gonna play towards it. You're not gonna play it up. He's still thinking that it was a scene. Wrestling is a scene. They're not fighting each other for real. It's almost choreographed a little bit. It's staged events in wrestling. Wrestling. So he thought that's what it was. And then once he realized, oh, that ain't what it is, all the people around him checked him. Hey, you stupid dummy. That ain't who that is. Do you know who you just hit? They telling them. Do you know who you just hit?
To murder this man, even though you didn't get hurt. Bro didn't even get hurt and try to murder this man, all because he felt disrespected. And by the way, Psycho Stu apologized 3 times. The first time.
Look at it. The man apologized like a man. Okay, shit, my bad. My bad, bro. I thought it was staged. I thought we was in character. My bad. I apologize. This is what you want out of somebody. If he didn't apologize, I can see him hanging on to his anger. The man apologized. You dapped the man up. You allowed everybody else to apologize to you. You allowed the other dude to tell you going to hit him, and you still go in there and do all this. You still go in there and do all this. And half of the crazies only care about being emotional when somebody white that do something to them. White, black, whatever, I'm going to be pissed off that you hit me with a can. Especially I just walked up. I'm going to be pissed off. Anybody can understand that. But once you explain to me, oh, damn, it was an empty can. I made a mistake. Oh, shit. All right, man. Then you're going to give me an opportunity to get a lick back. I can jump in the ring, you know, throw a punch or two and jump out. Man, it's all to the good. It's all to the good. I'm not going to plot on hitting somebody as many times as they can unguarded. That's what he learned in karate. Martial arts is a discipline. They teach you how to be disciplined. This boy ain't learned no damn discipline. This is a hurt, fragile ego kid, man, who learned how to fight because he's insecure. And he gonna end up hurting somebody. Real bad.
Raja didn't accept it. The second and third time he did. He accepted the apology. Both times, by the way. Twice. And Psycho Stu was.
All right, somebody get this fake ass pro-black out of here. This ain't blackness, nigga. This ain't what we want to be represented by. Somebody get this fake pro-black out of this chat. Because if you think that this is going to help you in the world, when we outnumbered in the United States of America, you think that this would help your mama, your auntie, your sister by pummeling white men and calling it everybody else a stupid name because you thought this was cool? Somebody get this clown out my chat. Let him go to the pro-black sector that think about pummeling unarmed people that's laid out unconscious. That's punk stuff right there, clown. That don't got nothing to do with color. You pummel somebody when they unconscious, you a punk. You everything that everybody thought you was. You a little punk. So get that clown out my chat too. They think that means you pro-black because a black man beat the hell out of a white guy. You just make yourself look stupid.
Explained to him, he saw the cameras, he thought the show was on, he got into character, it was his mistake, he apologized. And listen to Roger Jackson's response to this.
I'm sorry, bro. Hey, it's gonna all work out. Yeah, as long as I work it out. Yeah, it's gonna work out. I bet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I appreciate it.
Listen to Roger.
Now, how many times a motherfucker got to apologize to you? Well, watch this. How many times somebody got to apologize to you for hitting you with a fake can, for making a mistake, thinking you was a part of the scene? How many times a motherfucker got to apologize to you? What in the name of estrogen is going on here? Were you that fragile? I don't want nobody to touch me. Acting like his auntie and his mama. I'm going to go to the extreme if somebody touch me. I don't know nobody better not make a mistake and hit me with nothing. I'll go fucking off. Well, you finna have a chance to go off with the people that got the same disposition as you. And we're going to see. Because this is stupid. Don't nobody like this. Matter of fact, whatever prison yard he get to, if he go, they going to remember this video and how he acted.
Jackson's response to this.
I'm sorry, bro. Hey, it's gonna all work out. Yeah, as long as I work it out. Yeah, it's gonna work out. I bet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I appreciate it. I didn't know. I thought you were camera. I get it.
This is a former military man in a docile position sitting down. I apologize again, man. I'm sorry again, bro. I apologize again.
Working out, well, he's gonna come out on your mat, too. I know you keep thinking we're working. We're always working.
I get it. I get it now.
And this big Hawaiian dude was chill. He said, look, bro, it's all gonna work out. He gonna come in on your match. I know you think we always working, but he'll hit you, get you back. It's over. Don't do nothing. That's what all he was saying. I know you think we always working, but he gonna come in on your match. We're gonna make this right. It's all gonna work out.
Now you know
what I'm saying? Yeah. We're always working. So we'll set it up. I'll have him come out during your match so we can fucking seal the whole thing and we'll make something out of it.
And you hear Roger Jackson? Oh, I get it now. Yeah. So what happened? What happened to his psyche? What caused him to break? He gave into the rage bait from his chat instantly. He is the type of guy who would do anything to prove he's not a pussy. He's one of those guys. Literally just weak ego. That's definitionally what that is. It's insane, dude. There is also a clip of this. I don't know if it's the same guy, but the guy in the cowboy hat was telling him he can get his receipts. He could get his payback on them.
You run in on his shit, you fucking give him his receipt. Remember what a receipt is? Give him that fucking receipt, go tag his shit.
Okay, so give him that receipt. Give him a receipt, tag his shit. So punch him. Give him a real punch. Okay, the guy told him to give him his receipt. He hit you, hit him back. Now, let's see what type of receipt he give him. He didn't say receipts. He said receipt. He didn't say receipts.
Problem with it, I'll fucking run out there. Tag his shit.
That's horrible optics for whoever that was. If he meant like in a wrestling manner, not necessarily really trying to kill this guy, right? I'm pretty sure he didn't mean hey, you can murder this man. It's fine. I'm pretty sure he didn't mean that, but it didn't even matter. Regardless of any promoter or anybody running that show would have said to Roger Jackson, he was going to do it regardless. That's what it seemed like. His ego shattered, his temper broke, he crashed out and tried to murder another man because his feelings got hurt. And again, shout out to the pink-haired wrestler because nobody stepped in first but him. That guy.
Man, hold on. I don't want to see that shit on YouTube. You ain't supposed to show that on YouTube, dude. That's too much. Yeah, somebody leg flatline, and the amount of time he was punching this dude unconscious, that's what's bad. The dude, from the initial slam to the ground, the dude was unconscious. Yeah, the dude was unconscious. When he initially got slammed to the ground, boom, he's unconscious. He's already arms can't go up to defend. He's unconscious. He get one punch. He get 2 punches. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm like, what in the hell is this boy doing? Is he trying to unalive somebody right in the ring? And we ain't talking about no feather punching. This young man landed every punch on the mark, right on the kisser, no blocking. I'd be surprised if he didn't break this dude's jaw or nose or eye, orbital bone, something. His son probably, oh, man, listen, I don't know what it is, but this boy, and then look, he still wasn't done. He got the receipts that he wanted and still had to be wrestled off. That's the crazy thing. You would think that would be enough. He's still wrestling. Look at this.
It was
shit.
as if they were watching the show. The referee's not doing anything. I don't even know if he's a real ref. All the other wrestlers are just watching. They're not doing anything either. And even with the wrestler with that black tank top,
I don't want to see this shit. The black tank top dude couldn't do nothing.
Literally, an attempted murder happened right in front of your eyes. And all you could do is just grab this guy's shoulder. Absolute wild how long it took for somebody to get in there. If that,
and I'm telling you, all this matters in the court of law. Like, if I'm the jury, I'm looking at them like, okay, had these people not intervened, what were you going to do? When were you going to stop? He saw his father on that mat. That's what it seemed like. He was trying to beat every bad name or everything his father ever said to him out of him, boy. He saw his father on that mat. He said he tired of his daddy and everybody messing with me like I'm a punk. Man, this boy here, somebody done let a ticking time bomb into the world. He saw his father on that mat. Yeah, he wasn't done. Idiots like this help us become a condition for martial law. Lock him up and hide the key. Ego kills. Yeah, man, this is crazy. And then the comment section, the people that's championing this dumb shit just because he black, I be like, man, what is wrong with y'all? How can y'all cry on the other end when something happened if you gonna champion this? This is stupid. Okay, let me get this motherfucker out of my chat. Yeah, let me get this motherfucker out of my chat. But anyway, he was steady coming after the guy. What was he gonna do if nobody was in the ring? Do y'all think he stay there and keep pummeling him till the dude is unalive? Because why are you still wrestling? When they got you and everybody wrestling you,
literally,
why are you
murder
still
happened
wrestling?
right in front
Like,
of your
you
eyes.
trying to throw this
And
guy
all you
off
could do
of
is
you
just
to
grab
get
this
to a
guy's
guy.
shoulder.
You trying to throw a guy off of you to get to a guy that's laid out on the floor unconscious. This is what the jury is going to see of you. Not only do you pummel a guy like you did in the manner that you did, but they're going to be looking like, dude, you trying to break loose from this guy's grip to do what exactly? To do what?
An attempted murder happened right in front of your eyes. and all you could do is just grab this guy's shoulder. Absolute wild how long it took for somebody to get in there. If that
Look at this shit. That's what the jury gonna see. And this ain't tough beating up a bunch of wrestlers. It's not tough beating up a bunch of civilians. This is a trained fighter. He's not even supposed to be using his hands in this capacity with people like this.
that pink hair wrestler was not there, this whole situation would have become a lot deadlier. And this guy said he was tired of being played with. Well, no one played him better than himself.
Tired of motherfuckers playing with me, bro. Real shit. One of them a bitch and fucking bit me. I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me and shit. Think I'm always playing and shit. Call me bitch and shit. Not no fucking bitch, bro. At the end of the day, I'm gonna stand up for my fucking self.
He doesn't seem like a 25-year-old. This seems like a 15-year-old, 16-year-old, 17-year-old, in that range, high school kid that's just raging out. Tired of everybody playing with me. This is what he sounds like. Whoever's been playing with this dude and calling him a B, please stop. Because whoever's calling him a B, he can't do this too. This rage and this anger was for somebody else. It might be for his dad. His daddy might watch out. He might want to be careful. Because when he get older and he can't physically whip his son, that might be his father on the floor next time. I don't know Rampage Jackson, but that boy is raging out over something. Yeah, he raging out over something. That's crazy. Look how he looking. He got that focused stare. He walking somewhere. There's nobody in front of him, and he's saying this, staring at nothing. This boy don't be. I'm tired of this. Tired of everybody.
No fucking bitch, bro.
Look.
At the end of the day, I'm gonna stand up for my fucking self because I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me, bro.
Woo, woo. Goodness gracious. That boy need 10 hugs a day. Goodness gracious. This is an angry Negro, boy.
Real shit.
Come on, man. We leaving, man. We want.
Man, dude with the paint on your face. Did you not just see what he did to the other dude? That was twice your size. Dude, he gonna beat that paint off your face. You better go on about your business, brother. You do not want to deal with this dude when he like that. This guy come outside, hey, yeah, you want to go viral? Man, he gonna go viral knocking the man. Listen, him and his dad spar. Man, listen, you better take yourself back inside and go play baseball or whatever your costume, whatever your outfit is. You need to go back inside. You on the pavement too. If this man pick you up and slam you on the ground and you hit your head on the pavement, you wrapping up your glove. That would have been your famous last words when this little wild boy get on top of you. Come out here looking like you John Smokes, like you ready to throw a curveball, but you coming out here like you want to fight. Man, if you don't get your man. Now see, stuff like this make me wish a little bit that they would have let the dude go on him just for one little second. Cause he know better. When you know better, you do better. You just seen this boy just go absolute ape shit on somebody. Why is you standing out here faking and pretending like you want to fight this boy? The dude should have just let him. Okay, you just hit him 2 times. But you can't trust him. You can't trust this nigga. He like a pit bull. He ain't like a smart Doberman where you give discipline and then you back away. He ain't like that smart Doberman dog. This nigga like a wild ass pit bull mixed with a what's that? Baby Rusa. This motherfucker a baby Rusa mixed with a pit bull. He need to calm his ass down for real. But hey, John Smokes, you need to carry your ass back inside, buddy.
Walking away, bro. Let's not take it serious. Let's go. Come on, Roger. Let's go. Let's go, Roger. Let's go. Roger, let's go. Roger.
Look at this wild pit bull mixed with a baby rooster. He was ready to go ham, boy. John Smokes, lucky. The John Smokes lookalike that's ready to throw a curveball. You lucky that dude just saved you. And this dude could have got away from this one guy if he really wanted to.
I'm telling you, let's go. You listen to me. Listen to me, Roger. You need to listen to me right now, Roger. Let's go.
I don't give a fuck. You guys trying to jump me and shit.
Let's go.
You ain't gonna do shit to me, bro.
Let's go,
you can't do shit to me. You can't fuck with me, bro.
Let's go.
You can't fuck with me.
Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Bro, we know he can't mess with you. He's a civilian. He's not trained like you. We know he can't mess with you. It's not a flex for you to go around beating up people just because they say something to you and you understand that they're not trained. You're supposed to give them a pass. They don't know what they're doing. See, I don't want to run into no martial arts nigga like this. This boy is not trained. And whoever was teaching him martial art, they should get locked up next to him for 30 days. Because this ain't cool. You don't teach somebody something like that and don't teach them how to use it in the proper manner. This boy was not in, it's called self-defense. He was no longer needing any defense of anything. He was out there, shit, boy, look at here. Looked like he was trying to catch a body. Martial arts is for self-defense, not for some little kid with daddy issues that's out here trying to prove something. Ruthless Savage salute, appreciate it. That's like training a pit bull to fight. Man, I'm telling you, people like this, I know they talk about giving out CCWs and all this. They should give mental evaluations before they just teach somebody how to unalive somebody with their bare hand. Because this guy would be a real problem. He'll be a real problem for if he just loses control in a normal setting. This guy would be a hell of a problem by himself.
Let's go.
Absolute retarded moment and full of just evil intent. That was the dumbest thing he ever could have done. This is the son of Rampage Jackson. This guy had it all and threw it away because his feelings got hurt. Now, he hasn't been arrested yet, which is crazy, but he's probably going to do a lot of time. And Rampage Jackson talked about this entire scenario. It was PR, damage control. This is what Rampage had to say. Quote, I want to clear up the misinformation about my son Raja. I've been confirmed that the wrestler Stuart Smith, aka Psycho Stu, is awake and stable. I don't know how true that is. Awake he is. Stable seems to be contradictory to what one of his friends said. He continues, Raja was unexpectedly hit on the side of the head by him moments before Smith's action. Moments before. Raja was told that he could get his quote-unquote payback in the ring. I thought it was part of the show. It was bad judgment and a work that went wrong. Raja is an MMA fighter, not a pro wrestler, and had no business involved in an event like this. I don't condone my son's actions at all. He suffered a concussion from sparring only days ago and had no business doing anything remotely close to physical contact.
All right. So for all of the people that's in the chat being, pro-black or whatever they think being pro-black is, his own daddy don't condone his actions. So is he a coon? So is daddy a coon too? Because he's so emotional and he's black, so you cannot hit me with a prop can by accident. The guy liked to play. He was in the military. He liked to play a lot. Probably seen some bunch of shit that make him want to joke and play. But the punishment don't fit the crime. I hit you with an empty can, you rain down 27 punches on me. It don't really fit the crime.
Contact. As a father, I'm deeply concerned with his health and the well-being of Mr. Smith. That being said, I'm very upset that any of this happened, but my main concern now is that Mr. Smith will make a speedy recovery. I apologize on his behalf and to kick for the whole situation, unquote. Firstly, it wasn't moments before. There was a whole
And if it was a fight between dumb versus stupid, then guess what side you gonna pick? Now somebody fly his dumb, stupid ass out my chat. Matter of fact, I get it. Cause you dumb and stupid. We talking about behavior, you clown. We ain't talking about color. I don't give a damn if Rampage Jackson was white and his son was Asian. I'd say the same damn thing. I'm talking about a behavior. You talking about a color, you idiot.
Premeditation from Raja that took place in between. That is one of the most damning things.
So they must have took that one down. The following content contained graphic imagery. They goddamn took that motherfucker down. I probably should have played that shit. I'm gonna have to edit that shit out too. I'm gonna have to edit that shit out of my video. I should have played this one from the other people. Yeah, I was reviewing his video and it's gone. They took his video down, so I know they finna come after my shit. I'm finna end this live and edit that shit. I pause mine every time. I'm finna privatize this video so I can take that shit down. But see, I stopped it every 2 seconds. And that video there showed full-on punch. I'm like, oh, you can't see that shit on YouTube. I'm surprised. I was surprised they had all the jaw shots. Me too. That's why I stopped it. I should have looked at the video first. But look, let me unlist this video. No, I ain't gonna unlist it because somebody probably got the link. Let me put it on private till I edit this video out. But yeah, I stopped that thing fast as hell. But I'm still gonna goddamn take it down. Yeah, I gotta goddamn edit this video. Nah, the video all over YouTube, it ain't fine. You can't play that on YouTube. Yeah, they treat me way different. Is my video still up? This video still live, so they ain't get me yet. I don't think, unless is it still up on YouTube? It's gonna be age restricted or something. But I paused that shit after the first punch, so I'm not showing no shit like that. But who got it right? Ab and Preach. Ab and Preach. So let me play the one between Ab and Preach. Just blame Rodney if it happens? No, why would I blame Rodney? Rodney ain't up here. Oh, where's my damn fair use sign at? Get up there. They had to redo theirs too. Okay, yeah, you can't. That's why I paused that shit quick. Hopefully that pause was enough, but maybe I'll still just clip it out.
Pro in 2009. I had just got out of the military, probably about 6 months earlier. I got out of the military. I joined Knox Pro, because I needed something to focus on. I needed something to help me adjust back into civilian life. A lot of veterans, it's hard for them to readjust into civilian life coming from the life of the military. I'm an American soldier that suffers from PTSD. Being in front of a crowd, it doesn't give me as much anxiety and aggression as I thought it would.
This is Raja. He's backstage. They invited him out there. He comes with his camera guy, and they're backstage talking to the wrestlers.
I hate the dude. Where's the real McKill at? Where's he at?
You don't need to worry about him. You need to worry about Psycho Stu.
Psycho Stu.
What, you don't know me?
Hell no. Yeah.
Hey, I think that's a little.
Oh, you don't sell it?
Easy. He's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
And this is my thing. If you felt so offended, why not do nothing right then and there? The dude literally thought he was a part of the script. But if you were so offended, why not do nothing right there? You ain't no punk. And you felt offended right there. That's what confused me. A dude that's really about that, and you trained to, and you felt offended, wherever you felt offended at, you supposed to go ham right there.
You don't sell it?
Dude, he's not a fucking worker, bro.
The guy who hits him with the can.
Then the dude puts his hand on top of your head. You still offended. Most people that's offended and you put your hand on their head and neck like that, they throwing punches after that.
What the fuck was that?
You don't sell it?
Look at that. You take his hands off of you. You don't headbutt him. You don't do nothing. So you really, something in the inside of you is a little bit off. Because if you was offended, you could have handled that right then and there.
Dude, he's not a fucking worker, bro.
The guy who hits him with the can goes, "You're not gonna sell it."
You don't sell it?
Yes, which is a term in wrestling. Whenever you do a stunt, you have to sell it. Yeah.
Stu thinks that this guy's part of it because he sees the camera.
Yeah.
He sees the guy backstage, and they're often doing promotions that way.
Yes.
So that's why he's going, "You're not gonna sell it."
I don't play that shit. Nah, I will fuck him up,
I
bro.
know you would. I'm good. Apologize for that. Man. Fix that. You hear me?
Yeah.
He always think that we're working over here like it's part of the fucking storyline.
What kind of homo stunt shit?
Kalia, Rampage. That's how we
No, bro.
Go ahead.
Russell said, respect KB in the chat. Classic Live yesterday. Big Blue would be proud, but Dreamers Pro did a video about Hairline Smith crying. did a video about Hairline Smith crying LeBron tried to get him canceled like he did other athletes' contract. Would like to hear your thoughts on it. Okay, I'm gonna go look at. You said Dreamers Pro. Classic video. Dreamers Pro did a video. Okay, I'm gonna go look at Dreamers Pro because I'm gonna end this live, or I'm gonna start the editing process of this live. I'm gonna find out where I got dang on played the 1 punch or 2 punch, and I'm gonna start editing this thing out of here. So let me play this little bit. I'll end this live, and then I'll check out Dreamers Pro, and I'll come right back. Somebody say this ain't real. Salute to you, Russell.
Because he always think it's a work.
Like seriously. No. That's for me.
I know it's for you, but we're trying to solve something right now. Like, we don't want no heat. We don't want no problem.
No, I'm cool. I'm cool now, but you know what I'm saying?
So the dude said, "Can we get rid of the cameras?" And he said, "No, that's for me, because they don't want nobody else to think it's part of promotion. Because that's why the dude thought they was working. He had a camera crew with him, so it may have been an honest mistake. It probably was an honest mistake. He see a camera crew, he started working. I'm Crazy Bill or whatever the heck his name was." Ugh. Then Rampage son say, "I'm cool. I'm good. I'm good. Don't worry about it. I'm good." So if you good, then you don't take it to the extreme that you take it.
Just want to make sure everything's okay. He knows he fucked up. He's trying to apologize and stuff.
Yeah, he thinks it's part of the,
We just don't want no problem. And if we are apologizing, we're sorry.
We just don't want no problem. We just don't want no problem. Now, you don't never fight somebody that don't want a problem. I don't understand what's wrong with people where their brain gets so emotional to where you keep trying to hit somebody that don't want a problem. That's some bully shit. You get jumped when you try to fight somebody that don't want to fight. Somebody don't want to fight you, you leave them the fuck alone. You get yourself killed like that. I'm cool. I'm all right. We don't want no problem. Okay, I'm cool. The judge gonna see this dude saying, "I'm cool, I'm all right. well, hey, Mr. Roger, if you felt offended, why didn't you just leave? You had an opportunity to leave right now. When everybody's saying we don't want no problems, you could leave the place, the venue right now. You stay after somebody told you could hit the guy back, and you use that as a green light to talk to your chat, and then you beat the dude, look like you trying to kill him. Now, whoever that guy was, I don't know what he meant. I don't know the wrestling term, but he asked him, do you remember what it was? So that must mean that they showed him, or they're trying to teach him wrestling. Because he asked him, do you remember what that is? So that don't mean that you get a chance to do what he did.
I appreciate that. Let me drop mine.
His whole demeanor is on edge all the time. Like this kid trying to prove he tough like he looked tough all the time. Like why are you looking like that? You amongst men that's trying to fix the problem. Why are you trying to be so hard and tough? Look the way he looked.
Sweat. You know what's a good thing about this? Now I can make it something. Because I'm gonna have you run in and fuck that motherfucker up in the mat. You ready for that?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Talk to the president.
Yeah, if you can do that for me, I'll be cool. Yeah,
let's do it.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, if you can do that for me, I'll be cool. Soon as he got the notion that he could fuck somebody else. Oh, yeah, if I can do that, I'll be cool. Oh, I can just beat his ass. I'll be straight. Now, this is where I can say that there's some gray area here now. Now, everybody's encouraging this dude to F him up. What do you mean, F him up? Now, I'm pretty sure they ain't mean this, but you can't tell no kid that got this twitch in his eye, F somebody up, because he really F'd him up. So this promotion of these people that's been telling him to F him up, they might be in a little bit of trouble too. Because this is a little weird. What the F him up is not really defined. It's almost like they set this dude up. You got Rampage Jackson's son, who's not really a wrestler, who's a MMA fighter. He feels offended. Why would you allow this guy that can go way too far in a ring with somebody who, if I'm that dude, if I'm the Army dude, I'm suing the hell out of this promotional company. I'm suing the heck out of them. Y'all done got this ticking time bomb on me. Y'all done let an MMA fighter in a wrestling ring that I ticked off earlier, and y'all told him to F me up, not knowing what this guy is capable of, not knowing his mental state. You literally told this dude to go in there and F somebody up. What the hell was y'all thinking? So y'all got to take some of this too. This is the side. I ain't see this part of the video in the other video. They had one guy with a cowboy hat telling them he could hit him. Now there's a whole group of people saying, smiling, this is the promoter right here. You could F him up. So I think y'all are liable too. This don't change what he did. You don't do all that. In a regular fight, a man hands go limp. I'm not trying to take away from what he did at all, but I'm just saying I still think the people that's encouraging him to, after he's upset for real, this boy upset for real, to go F somebody up in the ring when you don't really know him like that, I just think that was stupid to do that. But when somebody's arms go flat, you're a trained fighter, you know better. I'm not even a trained fighter, and I know if you keep hitting somebody after their hands go limp, then your ass could kill them. So this kid don't seem to be fighting for understanding. He's rage fighting people. He's not fighting for sport because he didn't get paid to do this. So he's not fighting for sport. He's not fighting for understanding. This is all anger and rage right here. But they got to take some of the blame for this. They can't take the blame for the actual whipping. But he would have never been in that ring if they never green lit the situation for him to even be in a ring.
Hell yeah.
I have them run in on your shit and your match. So fucking seal that.
Yeah. Hey, yeah.
I'm sorry, bro.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know. I thought you were first. You say the camera.
I get it.
Well, now you just involve fucking Rampage himself, because that's his boy. Well, now you just involve fucking Rampage himself, because that's his boy.
No, he can handle it.
Yeah, I got
You don't involve Rampage himself because that's his boy. The man said, I'm sorry, I messed up. But these people that let him get a free shot in that ring, they done lost their goddamn on mind, in my opinion. They don't know this dude. Obviously, they didn't know him because he let the chat pump him up. Hype me up. He must have been like listening to Gorilla Zoe. What's her name? Hype me up. This nigga got hyped up.
Escalation.
It's always been my dream to fuck up a pro wrestler for real. So I get it today. Am I really gonna fight him? Yeah, I'm gonna punch his ass for real. But I don't believe in me getting disrespected too. I'm too nice back.
He said it's always been my dream to F up a pro wrestler for real. It's always been my dream. Oh my God. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Just when you had it going to where you could think that there's a little bit of light at the tunnel for this kid, that you'd be like, okay, well, they told him to go in there, so the jury gonna look at it like this. You know, they can show a little bit of leniency on him. And then he's on camera saying, I always wanted to fuck up a pro wrestler. Oh my God. Don't! You gotta do the Homer Simpson. Don't! Don't! Oh my God. Now we're back to premeditated situation. He thought about it. He's thinking about it. This ain't got nothing to do with what somebody else told him now. He took it off of the promoters who gave him permission to go in there and hit him. He said it's always been a dream of mine to F up a pro wrestler. Oh my God. Let's hear him again. Just when you thought you could help this guy.
You gonna fight him? Yeah, I'm gonna punch his ass for real. But I don't believe in me getting disrespected too. I'm too nice back. That shit was not staged. I'm telling you that right now. How many subs to knock him out? That's a good question. 50 subs to knock him out. If he hits me back for real, I don't give a fuck. I want him to. Y'all want me to teabag him? The people think this shit's complete. People think this shit's a fucking game.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did he say want you to teabag him? What does he mean by teabag him? Wait a minute. Is he talking about the teabag like I remember? Like I understand teabagging? Like how would you with a woman? What does teabagging mean in the fight world? Is that a new terminology? What the? Whoa, 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 big guy. What you mean? Want you to you gonna teabag him? You gonna teabag him? Nigga talking about that's in his face, no Diddy. Man, what in the do you want me to what? This is no laughing matter, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, this is no laughing matter. He said, do you want me to teabag him? Absolutely not, sir. What in the world is wrong with this boy? Man, I don't want to learn martial art. Nigga there plotting on the side. Want me to teabag him? I'm gonna lose every match because you teabag me, I quit. Nigga, what? Hold on, let's go back. Nigga said, you want me to teabag him? And then he pumping up on the sideline. Ain't no fucking game. What the hell he yelling for? Everybody trying to play me like I'm a game. What did they do to this young man?
So I get it today. Am I really gonna fight him? Yeah, I'm gonna punch. It's always been my dream.
Someone said to him, "You're a fake crash out." He said, "I'm a fake crash out." Bet. Again, you're gonna see escalation.
It's always been my dream to fuck up a pro wrestler for real.
Always been my dream to mess up a pro wrestler for real. Who dreams about that? Who dreams about that? I've dreamed about being a fireman. I've dreamed about making it to the NBA. I never dreamed about fucking up a wrestler.
I'm a fake crash out. Bet. Again, you're gonna see escalation.
It's always been my dream to fuck up a pro wrestler for real. So I get it today. Am I really gonna fight him? Yeah, I'm gonna punch his ass for real. I don't believe in me getting disrespected too. I'm too nice. Bet. That shit was not staged. I'm telling you that right now. How many subs to knock him out? That's a good question. 50 subs to knock him out. If he hits me back for real, I don't give a fuck. I want him to. Y'all want me to teabag him? People think this shit's sweet. People think this shit's a fucking game. Hey, you're right, Joe. I gotta show him some form of respect. Then they don't train no goddamn martial arts. I'm really going to hit him. I'm telling you. What should I do, chat? Should I pick him up? Should I slam him first or hit him? W if I should slam him first. I'm not fucking around. You don't.
Man, this boy gonna be in somebody's courtroom. They're gonna play this video where he taking bounties on what to do to somebody. Lord, you taking bounties on what to do to the boy. What in the name of what the hell is wrong with you is this? You taking, man, this boy here crazy, man. Let me play this some more.
Think I can do it, Miggy? Bet. My dad can't never call me a bitch. Fuck this dude. Oh, you think he's stronger than me? I swap. Bet. My dad can't never call me a bitch. Fuck this.
His dad ain't even there. He said my dad can't ever call me a bitch. What in the world? His dad can't ever. What does his dad got to do with this? Is his dad calling him a bitch all the time or something? Traumatizing this boy?
Dude. Oh, you think he's stronger than me? All right, Suave, watch. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Suave. Bet you would be talking like this if you was in front of me, nigga. Chat, watch what I do to him.
Suave, you think he's stronger than me? You wouldn't be talking to me like that if you was in front of me, nigga. So anybody who say something to him that he don't agree with, in his mind, he got to beat him up. Now, see, I always wonder about guys like that. Now, if you got it in your mind that you got to beat everybody up that disagree with you, right? And that's your stick. What happens when you meet the guy that can whip your ass? That disagree with you, then whip you. Then what? What do you do then? That's what the internet do to people, KB? Man, that's crazy. Hype me up.
Tony, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you, Tony.
A few moments later.
Okay. Now this part you guys are not going to be able to see, but I'm going to play the audio so you can see. At one point, it's going to go black after he slams him. That entire period where it's black, he's hitting him.
One, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9,
he's hitting him the whole
10,
time.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
He's in full mount.
About 16
and he's
seconds.
just launching haymakers on the guy. He's already unconscious.
And this right here gonna be one of the most damning parts of the video, because I'm telling you, after it transitioned to them knocking this dude off of this guy, and how many people it took to wrestle this dude out of the ring, they gonna be like, "What the?" Imagine them old white ladies, because you ain't finna be getting judged by your peers. You know how people be talking about I get judged by my peer. You not finna get judged by your peer. We get out of jury duty. I throw all the papers away. I say my brothers did this, and I don't believe in nobody being locked up. They were taken away from me. Y'all separated my brothers from the family, so I don't believe in people going to jail. That's what I was, get out of jury duty. So you ain't gonna get judged by me, never. I'm getting out of it. So you gonna get judged by some white folks, and they gonna watch this video And they're going to watch somebody sitting on top of somebody about 16 seconds, pummeling them unguarded. And they're going to count every blow. As painful as it is to watch, because there's some people can't stomach watching some stuff like this. Then after they watch it, they're going to watch 3 grown men, 4 grown men wrestle you up out of a ring. And that's going to be the problem. That's going to be the problem. You talking about white race hustlers about to make bank off this? White race hustlers? What the fuck?
Guy's not moving, blood coming out of his face. He's out. You can see he's got blood all over his shirt. They're escorting him out. He's getting kicked out of the joint. People are following him outside. He's not saying anything during this period. The audio's fucked up, so that's why I just cut it. So I'm sparing your ears. You can see him walking out. I'm going to fast forward a little bit.
Hey, the lies you tell, nigga. The lies you tell, you got a few more minutes. Your ass gone now. The hell you mean? Don't wait a few more minutes, nigga. Don't. The hell you talk about? If you look at me different because your silly, stupid behind worried about the color of the man that's doing something stupid, then that's on you. You not like me, idiot. I'm looking at the behavior. You don't knock somebody 20-something times after they're unconscious. If that's the type of dude you is, cool. You can go on about your business.
Tired of motherfuckers playing with me, bro. Real shit. One of them a bitch and fucking bit me. I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me and shit. Think I'm always playing and shit. Call me bitch and shit. Not no fucking bitch, bro. At the end of the day, I'm gonna stand up for my fucking self because I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me, bro. Real shit.
A few moments later.
Hello?
Hey, where the hell you at? I told you to double leg that motherfucker and start welding. I just saw the video.
Shit pissed me off though, Andre.
I understand that, but now they can't wake the nigga up.
Okay, so the stream ends there. That's the events of that day. And full mount, if you're not aware, is probably the most dangerous position to be in.
The most dangerous position in MMA is unconscious. That's what it is. If you're full mount and you're guarding yourself, that's one thing.
Yeah, and you can't even say it's justified. There was so much time between the beer incident and that. He had time to premeditate. He was asking other people how he should do it. He said he was not gonna follow the script. So he knew what the fuck he was doing. None of this is an accident. None of this is like, and I saw Rampage come out afterwards. Oh, they shouldn't have had him in there. I don't condone what he did, but this was just bad work. Now, it's true that they fucked up from an organizational standpoint, but your son went in there with bad intentions. That was not an accident.
You can't apologize, shake hands with someone, and then seek revenge.
And that's where he's going to get in trouble. Apologize, shaking hands, and then you seek that type of revenge. They just told you to get your lick back. The revenge was supposed to be over. It was supposed to be going back into show mode after that. Get your lick back and make it look like a show. But don't go in there and do what you did. You tripping. But, said normally the referees will stop the fight when opponents get knocked out. Well, the referee tried to stop the fight. He flung the guy off with one arm. He wasn't letting nobody stop that fight.
You can't be like, hey, we cool, and then it's not cool. To me, that's a sucker punch. That's the same thing as, because you're basically lowering the guard of the other person. You're like, yeah, we cool. It's good. Don't worry about it. We're good. And then you wail on him when he leaves it. No.
Live streaming is just re-amplifying, especially the IRL stuff, is just amplifying people's insecurities, their bad nature. Why? Because the chat.
People feed on that.
That's it. How many times have I been at school as a teen? Heard you heard what he said about your mom?
Oh, fire starters.
Oh, yeah. And then the guy gets amped up, and it was over a small word, but now it's the biggest thing.
Some form of respect. Then they don't train no goddamn martial arts.
What's this?
The irony in all this is that all this time you're screaming that you're not a bitch and people have stopped treating you like a bitch and then you're acting like one.
You're beating on an unconscious person. There's nothing more bitch made than that.
I'm sorry.
Hello. Say that again for the people in the back that's looking at color. There's nothing more bitch made than you beating on somebody who's unconscious. The man already learned this lesson. He knocked out cold. Whatever he did, he can't do it no more. Now, what are you trying to do? Kill him? So for all the people in the back that got, their prejudices, the racism, all that biasness that you got inside of you, it's bitch made to hit anybody of any color, whatever person that's enacting the punishment, black, white, Asian, Mexican, whatever nationality. For those of you who are sick in the mind, it is bitch made for you to continue beating somebody after the fight is already won. Now you're just getting out your own trauma and your emotions on somebody else's face. This kid needs counseling, not a canvas to beat on.
But that's what it is. You wouldn't say that in front of my face. I actually would. I'm not seeking violence or anything like that. If I gotta say that you're a bitch, that's what it is. That's not.
Well, maybe you're late, Ivan, but because of my commentary, it's been people coming in the chat saying he's a buck dancing, he's a coon, he's doing all that. So that's bringing in race. So that's my response to those people. Race don't have nothing to do with it for me. That's why I said that anybody who behaves like this, hitting on somebody that's unconscious, is an idiot. So that was my response. If you came in late, to the people who are calling people coons and looking at people different for saying the truth.
That's not a good move. You acting and being overly excessively like, you got some issues, my guy. Absolutely. You need to consult. There's some shit, there's some underlying issues mentally that you have to take care of.
Some daddy issues.
Some hurt that you have from your past. I don't know. I'm sick when you did that to one dude that did one thing, yeah. But you brought back everything that everybody did from the past. Yeah. That's something.
That's exactly what happened. I don't know if this is ab or preach, but hey, you right on the money. You preaching. Because that's exactly what I feel happened. Everything in this boy past just came out on dude's face. And I think they got a clip. See, I watched their video. I should have played theirs because I might have got myself in a little bit of trouble. But they played a clip. Let me find it. On this same very video.
Before that, from GSP to Radio.
That I think sums up a lot of this boy issues.
So that was my era of like I really followed it.
Vanderlei
Rogers and his oldest son whole life. I knew them two wasn't going to college. And my two Japanese kids, I knew that it was going to college. So and my two Japanese kids.
Did he say Japanese? Oh Lord. Japa nigga. Oh shit. Oh man, hold on. All right, let me go back.
Era of like I really followed it.
Vanderlei
Rogers and his oldest son whole life. I knew them two wasn't going to college. And my two Japanese kids, I knew that it was going to college. So I saved up college tuition for the two Japanese kids and bail money for Roger and his brother. So don't fuck with him. If you go to jail, I'm just going to bail him out.
That's his dad. That's his dad.
Jesus wept. Golly. Jesus wept. Woo! Golly, boy. Japa nigga. That was kind of funny though. That was his kids. That was kind of funny. Japa nigga.
And I again, a little bit more context. His dad is also a live streamer, so he'd be online in his 50s. Attention horn.
Oh, don't fuck with him. If you go to jail, I'm just going to bail him out. I can't pay with this thing?
No. No, I don't, Don.
I just want to say what's up.
Bro, do you tap people on the back like that?
Sorry.
Bro, that's rude as fuck, bro.
So sorry.
Nobody like that. Turn around. Come here. Turn around. How you like that?
I'm so sorry.
Think about it. How you like that?
No, I just grew up watching your fights.
So you come tap people on the back like that?
Nah, dude.
Are you serious? Are you serious though, bro?
I'm so sorry.
I just want come on, come closer. That's a social experiment. Did you like that?
No, not really.
So why you do it to me?
I just wanted to grab your attention. That's all.
Oh damn, boy! Rampage don't mess around, boy. Hey, hold on, come here, boy. You tap me on my back. Can you imagine? Can you imagine as a civilian, Rampage Jackson, and you done seen his uppercuts? Can you imagine Rampage Jackson stop you and say, "Come here, you touch me"? It looked like he about to give you some smoke. Man, he's smiling, but boy, look at here. You looking at damn, that's the closest you came to death in your early life. Tapping this dude on the back. And then his son looked like he ready to snuff you right there. See, dad got that alpha energy, but he's just teaching lessons. Son may not understand what his daddy is doing. Daddy on some grown man, you shouldn't be touching another man. There's a lot of men like that. You're really not supposed to just be walking around touching grown men. You're not supposed to do that. The lines have gotten blurred and all this, so people just do all kind of stuff that you ain't supposed to do. But there's nothing wrong with another man correcting a younger man in this way. Say, hey, do you like? I wouldn't have demonstrated. Hey, you touch it like that's a little much, but the plight of what he's trying to teach this young man is keep your hands to yourself. When you see another man walking around that's famous, that don't mean you go up and touch him. Talk, be normal. He's trying to teach this man a normal encounter. It might come across as brash or rude or whatever else, but if you've never been in his position where people want to meet him and touching him, I can understand why he got frustrated on this situation here. But this is some man cold shit, just teaching another young man not to behave in that way. You got to have boundaries in life. But I don't see anything wrong with this one. Some people say Rampage get unhinged, but no, you ain't supposed to just be touching on men.
You can say my name, bro. I got ears, bro.
All right, sorry.
Don't ever tap a grown man on his back like that, bro.
No worries,
What's your name?
Nathan.
How old are you?
Okay, he shook his hand after that.
I'm 21. I just turned 21.
Man, goddamn, you old enough to get your ass kicked.
Yeah, sorry. I just
Hey, boy. Hey, look here. Hey, some people might look at this as toxic. I think we need more of this, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie. For those of you who think this is toxic, I think we need more of this. Men don't need to feel this comfortable around other men. Stop all that goddamn playing so much. I'm telling you, old school men, this is how men used to be back in the day. Don't come around me playing. Don't come around me touching on me. This is what men used to be. Now, what we've become now, you can't really do that. You go to jail doing that. Rampage looked like an angry, toxic guy to most people because they don't understand that you're really not supposed to be touching on no man like this. This is a lesson that could save this dude's life. You touch on the wrong man like this could be a problem.
I just grew up watching your fights.
You look at my son. Look at my son looking at you.
Yeah, sorry. All right, thank you guys.
All right.
Absolutely.
There's something about this young man. He never look at people. He said, "You good, bro," and didn't even look at him. I'm looking at this young man body language. It's something off with this boy. Watch this. He said, look how my son looking at you. This boy ain't looking at nothing. He looking at his daddy.
I just grew up watching your fights.
No, you look at my.
Now he looking at him. Okay, he is looking at him. Okay, he is looking at him. But then when he points out that his son looking at him, he look away.
My son, look away, my son looking at you.
He immediately looks down and say, you good. He did not keep that same energy. Maybe Rampage was doing a little bit of teaching here too. Because you stand on the side, look at them. You giving the fight stare down.
Your fights.
No, you look at my son, look away, my son looking at you.
Soon as the Asian dude look at him, you good, bro. You damn sure looking like you ready to whoop something, so it don't look like he good. I think Rampage is slicker than y'all think he is. He knows that something is off with this son. This son is a ticking time bomb. That's why he said, I save bond money for my son. So leave him alone because all I'm going to do is bond him out. This boy a little off, but that's still my son. I'm going to bond this boy out. Because he not trying to teach like Papa Bear. This look like he ready to whoop on somebody. Look at his dad's demeanor. He's looking at him with the seriousness of a man. Like, look now, you're not supposed to be touching on men. He giving him a life lesson, but he don't look like he about to whip him. It was a little bit much when he turned him around and tapped him on the back, but he trying to prove a point. But his son, I don't think he's getting the point.
That's a social experiment. Did you like that?
No, not really.
So why you?
He even explained it. This is a social experiment. So I know he's a big dude. We done seen his uppercuts, but he telling them it's a social experiment. I want to teach you something. But look at his son. All he care about is the violence of the situation.
Do it to me.
I just wanted to grab your attention. That's all.
You can say my name, bro. I got ears, bro.
All right, sorry.
Don't ever tap a grown man on his back like that, bro.
No worries.
What's your name?
Nathan.
How old are you?
I'm 21. I just turned 21.
Man, goddamn, you old enough to get your ass kicked.
Yeah, sorry. I just grew up watching your fights.
No, you look at my son. Look away, my son looking at you.
Yeah, sorry. All right, thank you guys.
All right.
Absolutely. Well, you're very good at it. So,
I try my best.
well, I have an idea.
Oh, you remember this clip?
Yes.
Okay.
I do.
This is old lore.
I heard absolutely.
What the hell Rampage doing? Oh, I think this is the woman Rampage told the story about. This may be where he got his Asian kids from. I think Rampage told this story. Rampage a wild boy. See, daddy a wild boy. Daddy an alpha male wild boy. Live life the way he want, can kick most of the world behind. So, you know, he gonna live life the way he want to live. He's a wild boy. You talking about that's young Rampage. Yeah, I think he said he ended up talking to the young lady and having kids with her. I don't think Rampage raised them Japanese boys the same way he raised his other boys. Yeah, I think he's saying that. I think he pretty much all but saying that. I don't think he really was he in the life of this young man day to day. Yeah, you 21, you old enough to get your ass kicked. That's crazy. Hey man, look, let me take this goddamn video and edit this video out. A trade feeler shaking my head. Mom definitely raised the Japanese ones. Y'all crazy as hell. How y'all know who raised this man kid? Y'all don't know who raised this man, kid. He raised him from a toddler. Something ain't sticking. Maybe his son feel bullied by his daddy or something. His daddy seemed like he joke and play a lot. And it seemed like his son is more serious, or either he gets offended by what his dad is doing. That's what it seemed like on the surface. I don't know. Raja's mom got murdered. Oh, but that might be the source of his anger. Yeah, that might be the source of his anger. I was wondering why is this boy so angry? Rampage tell all his business on the internet. Yeah, that's crazy. They be sparring rough too. Yeah, I wouldn't spar with my son like that. I wouldn't do that. Spar with him rough. We play around a little bit to teach him the actual sport. But nah, I don't want to spar with my son and be punching on him. No. They be in the mall wrestling? Oh, somebody trying to take out their hurt feelings on me. You ain't no better, nigga. That's why you failed in the NBA. Hey, man, get you some help, bro. You talking about the NBA when we over here talking about violence and behavior that somebody did in the ring. You talking about the NBA. Boy, you stupid. Hey, but let me he 0-1 in MMA. Stop playing. What you mean? Let my kids? They got, if they choose to want to be professional fighters, yeah. Hold up. I gotta see what his fight game looked like against a professional fighter, because that also might be cause for a little bit of his anguish. Let's see. Raja. Let me say his name. Oh man, I'm ready to go back to sleep. Excuse me. Boy, these people mad as hell. They after his ass. Boy, these white folk go make sure he get locked up. I typed in his name. He everywhere. This young man is everywhere. When I say everywhere, everywhere.
My name is Raja Jackson. I fight out of Long Beach, California, and I'm representing the USA. I'm fighting Collins, and I think he's a very well-rounded opponent. From what I saw, I respect him as an opponent, and will I feel stronger? It's hard to say because Let's
get to the fight.
Huge steps of the regular time.
Let's see what happens.
Be on Raja. He likes the fact that people, because of his surname, because of Raja's surname, will automatically put him as the underdog. And he said, "I love that. Put me in."
Hey man, that's crazy. Somebody watched this fight and said, "Anyone here after he attacked the wrestler dude? Me? I'm gonna take back me." Dang, everybody here after he attacked the wrestler dude.
It's like when you're the underdog, it's like, well, me going out there and having a war and that.
I don't think you can play this fight.
Really, I can only move up.
I already got something on I gotta take down.
To run a guy over, that's the worst position to be in, because it's like, look, I can have a close fight now with the guy, and all of a sudden it's like after a party, people acting like you lost. Like, well, that's a lot closer. I thought it should be. I'm like, damn, I won, man. Relax. Cage. Fighting style habits in the cage that are so similar to his father. Yes, he's not a light heavyweight, he is a lightweight, but you look at the big slams, you look at the way he takes pressure.
He got the same chain as his daddy. He got a little chain.
Dominated with his striking.
He got the little chain on.
Intimidated the opponent and got the victory. that I don't wish upon anybody. I see the struggles that my daughter's gonna have. There are advantages that she has, that Raja has, being the child of another MMA legend. There are a lot of disadvantages too.
In the final checks now with Rampage Jackson, you'll see him just behind there, watching over his shoulder. Such pride he has in his son. His son.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, official weight 155.8 pounds. He is making his pro debut here tonight.
Can you imagine that this was Mike Tyson's son? Quit fucking with me. Hey, man. Y'all crazy as all the what to chat.
Chicago, Illinois, please welcome Stephen Collins. And now let's welcome his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, official weight 155.3 pounds. He is also making his pro debut here tonight. From Lakewood, California, let's welcome Raja Jackson.
Survive early here.
Let's see.
Left hand cause the victory's left.
Stephen Collins, let's get this one underway. Jackson
All right, let's see
in
what
the
we
red
got.
corner, black and red
Can he
shorts,
fight?
taking on Stephen Collins. Blue corner underway. Southpaw versus Orthodox Frank here.
Again, Raja comes out tense.
Oh, pushing forward.
That left hand causes the victory's last
He
fight.
don't want a regular job.
Success goes to it.
Oh, he's dropped him. Wow, left hook. Stephen Collins looking to survive early here.
Lots of power in this kid, right? Wow, what about fireman's carry? You don't see that often.
Oh, he's got his neck out there, Raja.
Right now,
That's a nice punch.
Kong can get his head up. He might be able to take away that guillotine. Raja looks like he's going to dump it and go for a crossface, which is much more realistic. Much more.
Nice knee. And what recovery, though, from Stephen Collins, right? Because he got dropped seriously, but to come in with that sit out, the fireman's carry, the reactions. Oh, he snatched on that neck. He's trying to work his way under here. Stephen Collins trying to get a bite on the neck of Raja Jackson.
Like I was holding the arm. Sometimes when you just hold the head, yeah, it's a better choke. But it's harder to control your opponent, get back out. Grabbing what I call like the front headlock, the guillotine with the arm in it, it gives you more control of your opponent. Yeah, Collins got rocked again. But Raja has a lot of power naturally. I mean, look, what's wrong with his dad? He's a powerful human family.
Genetics are
emotional.
Yeah.
They help out. I'm sorry.
I will say this boy got some. Hey, this boy got power in his hands with gloves on. So, boy, look at here. What he probably did to that dude brain and face with no glove. I'm surprised he didn't bust his hand up. But man, he got some power.
Power there, but Collins showed that. That's a well-conditioned guy. Took a shot, rocked, and then instantly he has a guy jumping on top of him. He's able to fight back and turn it around and get back up.
And this position, they're just...
All right, they holding each other now.
Also get some nice shots off front, both working the midsection with the hands, with the knees.
Well, I'm going to see if he tries to hit another fireman, because the way Collins is pushing forward, he wants Jackson to push hard back into him. If he does, then that fireman carry would work.
Oh, swinging for the fences again.
Dang, he hurt him again.
Collins does very well at staying attached to Raja, right?
He need to get this dude up off of him.
Trying to get wrapped up again on the neck, holding the arm. Oh, that was...
Oh, he sat through. Good
awareness. For a guillotine, like the mistake he made was he sat down. You're pulling down. If you see the more successful attempts at a guillotine where you're going to jump guard, you jump up into the person. You lift your hands, move in, wrap your legs around.
Let me see who won the fight. Yeah, he can actually fight.
Wow. Big shots coming down. The referees.
Oh, the dude got him on mount.
Going to be back once again. Raja's rolled out now, trying to get back to his feet. Wow.
Oh, he got bold in the mouth and lead in the mouth. Uh-oh.
Great offense from Collins, man. The third time, and that's when all of a sudden you become predictable. Maybe you hit a bad shot. But instead, he goes, hey, I know. He be unpredictable. He took a double, and now he's definitely on the. This fight, as long as something crazy doesn't go on, he's won it.
Oh no, he getting whipped on right now. Yeah, Roger getting whipped on right now, boy. No wonder he feel like everybody call him a bitch.
Half a mount basically is what he's giving up, and because of that, he looks great offense for that. His corner smart, telling him, hey, control. Basically, don't make a mistake. So you redug that underhook instead of reaching over the top of the old guillotine, which could give up maybe an underhook for Raja to start some offense.
Yeah, he done got beat down.
Jackson moving forward. He knows he's chasing this fight. Oh, trying to make something happen. The final seconds. Here we go. There we have it. 3 rounds in the books. Listen, Raja Jackson showed some excellent heart, but good technique, good versatility.
Yeah, he lost here.
Now he's Jackson going back. Raja is tough as hell. He showed composure in bad positions. He got out of some really bad spots. And
Yeah, he tough. He got out of some bad spots, but dude whipped on him. He's Bronny James of MMA. Yeah, you're not gonna prove that you're tough beating up on civilians, Roger. You gotta fight the dudes that's gonna take your punches and hit you back. And yeah, that's how we gonna judge it. But listen, man, the Alpha Roll comes from Rampage. Yeah, I mean, you're going to take L's in pro fighting, but not when your daddy Rampage. You never know what mentally he going through. People going to pick on you. Having a daddy that's in the limelight like that, that's the same thing they say for Bronny James. So we got to be able to say that same thing for Roger Jackson, that, hey, his daddy is such a star that people want instant success. They want him to come in and knock everybody out. So he could be getting a little bit of a certain feeling some type of way for that. He might be. Go look up the video of how Rampage Jackson give his Japanese son a car. Giving his Japanese son a car, and look how he treats him. Laugh out loud. He likes those kids more and takes Roger to Costco's. That could be his Japanese sons go to college. It probably don't have nothing to do with their nationality. It probably has everything to do with their accomplishments. They're accomplished young men, so they're going to get gifts and things for their accomplishments. I think it's us that's putting race on it. I don't think Rampage love his other kids any more or less. I think it's about the accomplishments. His son didn't want to go to college. Why would he buy him a car? He got to teach him how to work. Yeah, the kid that goes to college, you assist them along their journey. The kid that decides not to go to college, you gotta teach them how to work. You gotta teach them to do something. I'm just saying, that's my opinion. I've been saying anti-black stuff for 30 minutes, but when I was saying pro-black stuff on my other account, Kwame blocked. That's insane. Well, let me block this one because I ain't block you, but I'm gonna block you now. Right before the live end, you get blocked. That's a bad block. I like blocking these clowns. But hey, man, listen. Y'all have a blessed day. You know, everybody want to make everything about race. Oh, no, he brought his son a car because of this. Why don't you ask Rampage Jackson why he brought him a car? I'm pretty sure the truth is stranger than fiction. He probably tell you something that's so simple and true. Hey, look, the boy ain't lazy. He work hard. My other son want to sit up under me all day, and he want to be a fighter, so he got to learn how to work. That's why I didn't buy him a car. He got that grind life. He got to learn hard. My other son going to school, so we're going to teach him. We're going to make sure we assist him. I guarantee if he was full black, nobody would give a shit. But because he's part Asian, everybody cares. But y'all have a blessed day, man. I'm up out of this thing. I'm gone.